Welcome to the George Washington University Commencement Celebrations 2021. One generation to the next. With pride and purpose. Celebrating 200 years of Only at GW moments. In a time like no other, communities have come together, made a difference, faced adversity with perseverance and resilience. All moments that defined us and a generation. The Columbian College of Arts and Sciences congratulates our graduates for their accomplishments, innovations, discoveries, and success. Raise high. And now, the 2021 commencement celebration for the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences. Please welcome Dean Paul Walbeck.
Hello, I'm Dean Paul Walbeck, and it gives me great pleasure to be part of this special celebration to recognize the graduates of George Washington University's Columbian College of Arts and Sciences. Congratulations to you all. This is a moment of great pride for me, and of course, a moment of tremendous significance for you. Your graduation symbolizes an important starting point, the beginning of a new chapter, the commencement of a new journey in your life. Many of you still may be figuring out what that journey looks like, and that's okay. I was conflicted about my own path after graduation. I ended up going to law school and became a staff attorney for the Illinois General Assembly. It was a great experience and opened doors to job opportunities in the state. But in considering those opportunities, I realized after much soul searching and lots of discussions with my former faculty mentor that practicing law wasn't my passion. My passion was academia. So I switched course, went back to school to pursue a PhD in political science, and the rest, as they say, is history. You too will continually do this, looking at your life choices, gathering the lessons you've learned, and reflecting on the people you've encountered and engaged along the way. What you've absorbed and experienced in both your academic and personal life will help you move forward. It will prepare you for the twists and turns in your career and changes in the world around you. I have every confidence that your breadth of knowledge as a graduate of the arts and sciences will carry you far in life. 2021 marks the year of your graduation, but it also marks the 200th anniversary of the founding of the university and Columbian College. It's a momentous year for you and for this institution, but I'm also mindful that the year has brought enormous upheaval in our lives. Similar to 2 centuries ago, today we're divided by biases, often fueled by disinformation and magnified by misunderstanding. We've experienced a pandemic, political upheaval, and the ugly ramifications of racial injustice. But there is reason for optimism and hope. Science has prevailed with the introduction of a life-saving vaccine. Our democracy, while shaken, is still standing, and racial injustice is being illuminated through 21st century technology that is providing the lens for much-needed reform. You, our bicentennial graduates, can determine what happens next. You can bridge what divides us and choose a path of positive engagement, constructive collaboration, and principled decision-making. As a Columbian College graduate, you recognize the power of diversity and the pressing need for a thoughtful and open exchange of ideas and information. You appreciate many approaches to arrive at innovative solutions that draw from a rich and vast array of knowledge. You're smart, driven, compassionate, socially conscious, demanding, and entrepreneurial. And we need you now more than ever. You are our future innovators, humanitarians, lawyers, and politicians. You are our educators, scientists, social workers, communicators, and artists. And while you're graduating into a world that's rife with conflict and complexity, it's also one that is continually evolving and ripe for change. This is your time to be thoughtful, be informed, probe, Ask questions and allow your ethical and moral compass lead you to an honest and engaged and meaningful life. Don't gauge your success by the things you accumulate or how high you climb the career ladder, but by the quality of your life and how, through small kindnesses or even grand gestures, you're moving our global society forward. You are the change makers, and this is your time. Graduates, I tip my academic hat and my CCAS baseball cap that you will soon be receiving to mark this moment, and join my colleagues in wishing you all the best. Before moving on to our keynote speaker, I want to recognize this year's recipient of the Award for Excellence in Graduate Faculty Mentoring, Matthew Wilson. An associate professor of theater and director of graduate studies for the Master of Fine Arts program in classical acting. Mentoring is crucial to the intellectual life and career trajectories of our graduate students, and I appreciate all that Professor Wilson has done to help our students succeed. It is now my privilege to introduce our keynote speaker, Columbian College alumna Marcia Reeves, who is Executive Director of KIPP Baltimore, part of a national network of college preparatory and public charter schools seeking to prepare students in educationally underserved communities with the skills and confidence needed to achieve success. We are thrilled Marcia was able to join us for this special celebration of your achievement.
Thank you, Dean Walbeck, and congratulations to the class of 2021. You are graduating from the George Washington University at an inflection point, the point where the world is changing in so many ways. We are having richer and, for many people, more uncomfortable conversations about race and the role it plays in our society, specifically in our criminal justice system. We're having a different conversation about gender and gender identity in our country. We are still in the midst of a global pandemic that has changed the way we work, learn, shop, live, and socialize. I was in a meeting of a nonprofit board, and we were discussing the tremendous work the organization had done in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in Baltimore City, where I live. A fellow board member described the leadership of the president of the organization as woman meets moment. That phrase has stuck with me over the past several months, and it's one that I hope will both resonate with and inspire you to consider how, as you leave this campus and go on to the next chapter in your life, you will meet the moment in which you find yourself. I graduated from GW more years ago than I care to admit, and I'm grateful that my education at GW prepared me to attend Harvard Law School. I went to Harvard with my sociology degree, having studied race and gender and our criminal justice system, in the firm belief that I was going to be a criminal defense attorney. You can imagine my surprise when I figured out in my third year of law school that I absolutely hated trial work. Having known no lawyers prior to attending law school, I had little idea what lawyers actually do. So I began the first part of my career at a large law firm in Washington, D.C. with no idea what I wanted to do. As it happened, I also entered the working world at an inflection point. And sitting in the office next to me was a lawyer who I was told was doing work on some internet thing. At that time, yes, it was that long ago, few people foresaw what the internet would become. But my colleague was onto something, and I was curious. Thus began my career as a lawyer focused on what later became known as fintech, or financial technology. It was this curiosity, together with a willingness to take some risk, that led me to join Bill Me Later when it was a startup as their first internal lawyer. And it paid off when we sold the company 3 years later to PayPal. That sale put me in a financial position to do the work that I do today. While I do not have a traditional background in education, the combination of my undergraduate education, including the study of societal structures like race and gender and criminal justice systems, and my legal background provided me the foundation I needed to assume a leadership role in a public charter school network and to do work that feeds my soul every day. So, what does all this have to do with you and how you think about this moment and the moments to come in your lives and your careers? There are some moments where you may feel a bit at sea. In those moments, opportunities often present themselves if you remain curious and open to new ideas. I did not know at that time that I would be part of the birth of an industry that now threads through almost every aspect of our daily lives. You cannot know the long-term implications of the societal changes we have experienced during this pandemic, but you can follow your curiosity and see where it may lead you. There are some moments to take calculated risks. Joining a startup company can be risky. There are no guarantees that the company will be successful. I have seen many more startups fail than succeed. I was confident, though, that even if the business failed, I would gain incredible experience that, when added to the foundation I already had, would allow me to get back up. There will be moments that allow you to reassess your path and chart a new course. And there are always moments, big and small, when you can consider your impact on the world. One of those moments is now, and I encourage you to consider, who are you? Who and what do you want to be? How will you meet this moment? What will be your impact? I will close by sharing something that has had a lasting impact on my life. As an undergraduate student at GW, I was the recipient of a generous scholarship given by an alumnus of the university, explicitly for the benefit of a student of color. Without this support, I am certain that my parents would have struggled to support my undergraduate education, and I cannot imagine that I could have attended Harvard Law School afterward. Understanding this impact has led me to pay it forward in my own way through annual support of GW's DC Scholarship Program that provides aid to GW students who attend public high schools in DC. It is my sincere hope that each of them and each of you find yourselves on a career path that you find as interesting and fulfilling as I have found mine. You have all the tools you need to meet this moment. I wish you much success and happiness as you chart your course.
Thank you, Marcia. It's now my pleasure to introduce our faculty speaker, Fran Buntman, Assistant Professor of Sociology and Director of Sociology's Graduate Studies Program.
Greetings, Dean Warbeck and distinguished guests. Above all, greetings to you, marvelous graduate students, who we celebrate today. We thank your friends, partners, and families who have supported you on this journey to a master's degree from George Washington University and the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences. Giving myself an authority that is decidedly not vested in me, today I am delighted to award you a second accreditation you were not expecting. Congratulations on achieving a diploma in adaptation and resilience. When you began your studies, you signed up to participate in seminars, spend time in labs and libraries, and get to know your professors and peers over coffee and beer. Instead, you have experienced the world through your computer screen. When the pandemic hit, you pivoted and thrived enough to be here today, graduating. In addition to research methods and mastering your fields of study, you have adapted to learning through Zoom, acknowledging the mental health strains of isolation, and nurturing human relationships in new ways. This year's pandemic and political turmoil both shattered and accelerated the growth processes of your master's journey. You acquired disciplinary knowledge, to be sure, but you also had life-changing lessons, underscoring ways the material, moral, and relational facts of the world impact all of us in disturbing and wonderful ways. Irrespective of our fields, we have daily reminders of local and global inequalities. We know poor people have suffered most from the pandemic. Black life is under threat from police as well as the coronavirus. Democracy is fragile, whether due to disenfranchisement or disinformation. Authoritarian leaders cynically use the pandemic to stereotype. And mass shootings have renewed. The world over, COVID-19, imprisonment, climate change, and hunger disproportionately hurt the most vulnerable among us. But But, importantly, we also have daily lessons in our power to repair the world. Your research in chemistry and collective action, in voting and vaccines, will make the difference for a better planet for all. Your scholarship shows the importance of public investment for better policies and practices. Your studies of language and history give voice and reveal truths. I am inspired by my daily work with our sociology and criminology master's graduates, whom I shout out here. As well as taking classes and writing theses, our students survived separation, marched for Black lives, protected the Capitol from marauders, interned at think tanks, and helped struggling undergraduates as teaching assistants. I know our students reflect all of you. I congratulate you all for your diplomas in adaptation and resilience, as well as the master's degrees you earned. Thank you so much for the honor to celebrate you today.
Thank you, Dr. Buntman. I'd now like to welcome our student speaker, distinguished graduate scholar Tatiana Ruiz, who's receiving her MA degree in public policy with a concentration in women's gender and sexuality studies.
Good evening, class of 2021. My name is Tatiana Leticia Ruiz, and it is my pleasure to welcome fellow peers, families, and the faculty to the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences Master Celebration at George Washington University. It is my most profound honor and incredible privilege to share this memorable day of recognition and celebration with all of you. It is an incredible honor to stand before you as a 2020-2021 CCAS Distinguished Graduate Scholar. It is a privilege to be recognized for my academic accomplishments, research endeavors, and the interdisciplinary field of women's gender and sexuality studies. The distinguished faculty and fellow graduate colleagues of the WGSS program have assisted in strengthening my feminist praxis and pedagogy. As a proud Latina feminist scholar, I've engaged and applied intersectional theoretical frameworks to systemic inequalities. The essence of my research converges on contemporary feminist movements in Latin America, specifically in Chile. Women unite to challenge imperialism, socio-political injustices, economic inequalities, and violence. I am profoundly inspired by the potential of ordinary people to achieve extraordinary feats. Today, we commemorate and celebrate our many milestones and achievements at George Washington University. We do so from around the world, across multiple seas and various time zones. Although we have been physically distant, we have critically engaged in dialogue, applied or critiqued theoretical frameworks, and strived for excellence. We have withstood turbulent political climates, economic insecurities, and social injustices. Maya Angelou once said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." Together, as a community of scholars and activists and individuals, we have prevailed against tremendous uncertainties and adversities. We have taken risks and overcome personal obstacles and loss. We have persisted and exercised extraordinary resilience in exploring our deepest curiosities, heightening our awarenesses, and generating the enduring change we envision within our communities. As we go forth into the world as graduates and ambassadors to the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences, we must remember our triumphs and challenges we have overcome. We must find solace and great pride in our perseverance, determination, and resilience during these unprecedented times and moments to come. Please take a moment to applaud and recognize your momentous accomplishments. Together, as a community, we celebrate our remarkable achievements at George Washington University. Congratulations, class of 2021, and rise high.
As Dean of the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences, it's an honor and privilege to present the class of 2021. Congratulations, graduates. On behalf of the faculty and staff at the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Sarah M. Asif, Joe Baez, Rodia D. Carson, Courtney N. Mason, Gerard J. Seviano, Zara Alagabi, Mason Benchoff, Jordan A. Denk, Nelly Gorodetsky, Niku Afsana Noor Mahamadi, Lindsay Palmquist, Frishan Rochelle Osorio Paulo, Morgan Robinson, Alexis Rondinelli, Rima T. Youssef, Matthew J. DeMaio, Ruth Helen Flynn, Mariana Nicolau Fatakos, Carolina E. Fuentes, Christina Keenan, Emily Liu, Megan Long, Zhang Feng Luo, Leslie M. Manso, Samantha Aubrey Mason, Bethany Heather Renee Mowden, Catherine Ann Pearson, Danielle Lynn Reardon, Brianna Wojcik, Siddharth K. Adanki, Omar Odosomili, Reem Al-Amadi, Beda Abdul-Rahman Al-Ibrahim, Abdul Karim Al-Qadri, Abdulaziz E.S. Almathin, Abdullah Amizeda, Kyle Joseph Axberg, Mohammed Salim Bojata, Mitchell Barnes, Tyler James Berard, Disavan Kiri Bang, Kelly C. Casper, Wen Sheng Chen, Cardalin Chichek, Devin F. DeCandia, Matthew Thomas Frey, Orhan Gokman, Gajia Gu, Tarush Gupta, Kira McKenna Henderson, Joseph S. Hughes, Ilyas Iskakov, Kaiten R. Lee, Jia Lu Ma, Gabriella Elizabeth Magasic, Van T. Wynn, Matilda Satali Ntomwa, Uzoamaka I. Noakoye, Masaya Obino, Christine Parisi, Bridget Giaba Pepra, Michael John Rand, Kevin Christopher Rudd, Fatumata Zahara Zavain, Sung Hwan So, Elizabeth Grace Ullman, Sing Wei Wong, Iswa Wasif, Sean F. Windle, Jadi Wu, Sen Chang, Miao Zhang, Chen Xing Zhang, Yu Zhao Zhang, Abdullah Abru Al-Rish, Emil Sharif El Kaldani, Trevor George Kent, Anton Sergeyevich Nakai, Dang Ke Ying, Leah J. Brand, Trisha Emilia Brockmeyer, Melissa Ray Casal, Xiao Yu Chen, Megan Elizabeth Culler, Elizabeth A. Duadwe, Karine E. Hellman, Erin Ann Jones, Cameron D. Lakin, Delphin Ogita Galari, Paige Elizabeth Sellers, Jillian T. Stello, Laura Shields West, Mallory Ann Zonbrecker, Jessica Emily Aguilar, Yasia Sanapur, Anita Alex, Kirsten Elise Ashe, Gina Marie Astuto, Sarah S. Blevins, Katie E. Boggs, Jenna Corrine Cataldi, Jennifer Louise Christakos, McKeon Dempsey, Bo Jessica Hundley, Lindsay Innes, Linnea Ray Jones, Claire Mayujanji Kalala, Chrislyn Ariel McCaskill, Megan J. McMurdy, Rachel Mikowski, Catherine Ann Mullins, Beth Ann Oliver, G. A. Park, Alexandra M. Purdy, Iris M. Santos, Lillian Page Schwartz, Kara Scout Sheehan, Soraya Elaine Joan Simmons, Rachel R. Tony, Barbara Vander Vossen, Olesia Van Dijk, Nouri Ainiwan, Afnan Muhammad Al-Humaidi, Najuma S. Babire, Inde Jessica Barahona, Sitan Chen, Shi Ying Ding, Yuan Gao, Nikita Ahmad Gogate, Lindsay Michelle Hobson, Brian P. Irish, Hanain Kawaja, Hong Yu Liu, Deborah McHale, Zulema N. Munoz, Blessing Njoku, Ngozi Onyebula, Prashant, Eric Anand Raden, Wei Xiao, Sanya Bayant Sidhu, Wei-Fei Wang, Juntian Wei, Ken Yuan Yang, Jiu Jiang, Lin Yang, Christian Zevallos Delgado, Paula D. Mazinski, Anna Wren, Kira Shaw, Haley L. Caudill, Xiao Jun Chen, Madeline Dorr, Kevin C. Fenton, Tao Zhen Liu, Melinda Tung, Wayne Wu, Shan Shan Zhang, Olivia Serafina Morgallo, Jessica Webb, Ethan L. Franz, Katerina R. Miklas, Ragad Almakluf, Elizabeth Barnard, Joshua Bulden, Catherine L. Coppa, Christy Tamara Corin, Shayna Eileen Friedman, Daniel S. Hines, Jewel Kirsten Howe, Claire Innie Richards, Justin T. Jones, Michael P. McDonald, Sam Parrott, Morgan Pavey, Samuel T. Ritchie, Derek D. Udley, Petria C. Whittier, Danielle Alexander McLean Wilson, Sarah C. Wolf, Serena Nirmal Anand, Muska Anwar, Ayana I. Archer, Shireen Reem Ayubi, Kelly Jure Banks, Pamela Brianne Blackwell, Ryan Addis Curl, Joanna Diab, Yuval Meyer Freund, Aislinn Marie Gehrman, Charlotte Ruth Elizabeth Housen, Kristen Renee Joseph, Aditi Joshi, Joseph Kosowski, Sanjana Kumar, Caitlin Ann Levy, Nathan Ross Leslie, Andalyn T. Medina, Helen Diana Rathbun, Sydney Ann Rosen, Katie Marie Scopoliti, Victoria Elizabeth Todd, Margaret A. Adetimehin, Mong Yuan Chen, Jong Yoon Cho, Yu Gu, Kimberly Yin Hua Jin, Yu Huan Sung, Nissi Thapa, Sydney T. Austin, Marianne Beigzede, Jessica Cole, Morgan S. Dingle, Brianna M. Floyd, Kelsia P. Francis, Graham Patrick Oliver Grail, Sarah K. Hambright, Farah Y. Huck, Catherine J. Jimenez, Nicholas Myers, Hadley O'Brien, Darian Jamel Robinson, Mariah A. Rodriguez, Terry Lynn Upson, Brett Warren, Yasmin Ashwal, Kevin W. Curran, Evan C. Douglas, Typhon Virginie Drouot, Kaylin Ann Haddon, Catherine H. Lease, Charles B. Parkhurst, Rhiannon Rebecca Roberts, Anime Agnehotri, Louise A. Ahumada, Akil Kumar Baipenini, Jesse Borge, Adwoa Apia Bracco, Zachary Thomas Buckley, Gayatri Chandrasekaran, Chen Chen, Jia Lei Chen, Zichu Chen, Hyunjae Cho, Alexander Cohen, Samuel R. Cohen, Sangafa Malakat K. Kulubali, Rima Ramalanda Media, Ira Minel Domingo, Asiagain R. Emory, Joseph Francis, Jingya Gao, Sarah J. Gates, Jonathan A. Jaguar, Maria Cristina Geraldo Vargas, Rich Goody, Amna Go, Nicholas Richard Harbeck, Arman Haydarian, Tanvi Hindwan, Gao Feng Huang, Xiao Tian Huang, Jishuan Huang, Fahim Ishraq, Shirag Jam, Rui Jin Jia, Siki Jiang, Swetha Kala, Charmin Narius Kentharia, Tanea Olhes Kavathikar, Thomas Keeley, Mishkin Kungar, Heymanth Koganti, Michael Labadi, Srilatha Laka, Sonnet K. Lau, Hai Tran Lee, Benjamin Marvin Lee, Hung Chun Lin, Ya Leo, Sorav Mainali, Marta Martosis Fanaleda, Patrick F. Moss, Pauline McKim, Rashmi Menon, Saida Jacqueline Moore, Shri Jan Mukhopadhyay, Jada A. Nabinet, Ashish M. Nair, Harry N. Newton, Utkarsh Nigam, Abhishek Nimakayala, Hao Ning, Dinesh Kumar Padmanabhan, Vishal Patak, Selvin E. Perez, Renzo Perez Castagnino, Andrea Piolini, Danley Chian, Omar M. Kuzos, Ching Ruan, Benjamin Koidenov Schmidt, Sheldon Lucas Sebastian, Arshaful Islam Shadman, Jyoti Sharma, Michael Thomas Siebel, Carolyn Ellen Sclaver, Pragya Srivastava, Varatham Tibrat, Anvesha Tomar, Sandra Valdez Salas, Trin K. Vu, Zi Lin Wang, Matthew Ryan Wilczek, Jason Whitry, Bin Ching, Madhuri Manikrau Yadav, Xin Yu Yao, Chang Hao Ying, John Ying, Kai Chi Yu, Cheng Zheng, Wenyu Zheng, Jun He Zhang, Shi Zhang, Chao Zhou, Ke Zhou, Karen M. Cardulo, Marjorie L. Clay, Phyllis Amy Gerstel, Patricia Long Jarvis, Matthew Monk, Claire Morgan, Ashley Smith, Shayla Wheat, Mark P. Albertson, Catherine Blanchard, Yvette Maria Contreras Gonzalez, Prena Dakania, Tae Kim, Zhe-Yu Yang, Alice Brentano Baker, Kevin A. Blanks, Marnie Hannah Folkman, Brady James Forrest, Mohammed Zakaria Kubesi, Rajavendra Marapudi, Victoria C. Nolan, Julia Asami Smith, Bin Lee, Oyendamola M. Odenmarayo, Maxwell Jacob Saul, Jessica Hope Aubrey, Catherine Elise Charpin, Dylan Cronin, Acacia Q. Grant, Christopher Henderson, Lucy H. Hummer, Kelsey S. Jones, Molly Lumsden, Diana Marie Markham, Sean M. Parker, Brendan Phillip, Rachel L. Sogg, Amy J. Shearer, Hira Usman, Asili Afmi Coleman, Jessica N. Conklin, Stefani J. O., Yuachi Sun, Kevin Chan Jung Kwan, Jamil L. Wallach. Ying Ying Yang. Hunter R. Bruce. Emily E. Dunn. Alexandra Kathleen Evans. Joel B. Langford. King Ching Lau. Shivam V. Patel. Anna K. Steiner. Sydney Alexis Waring. Janetta M. Young. Catherine Allen. Hadley A. Apple. Hansel Choi. Kiana Atia Cox. Brianna Malcolm. Paige Alexandria Mooney. Subhashri Ramanathan. Anna Salmonson. Austin Mikhail Sandusky. Emily Sund. Moriah E. Webb. Catherine Lee Allison. Rachel Anderson. Valen A. Anderson. Dalton Andres. Caitlin R. Barkel. Megan Courtney Bain. Kayla M. Burkhead. Peyton Elizabeth Bach. Sydney E. Brabble. Devin Cheyenne Burrows. Bethany Cheney. Jillian Carr Clonch. Alexis Sienna Cousin. Chandler Cronk. Jessica Danick. Kelly Ann Denton. Alexa Conchetta Dudley. Alexandra Ferretti. Hannah L. Fessler. Alexandra Fortune. Mackenzie C. Foth. Hannah Harmon Glasgow. Caitlin Harvey. Gianna Maria Hatch. Olivia Hoffler. Micah Jacobus, Antonia Hyovelmans. Marin Hillary. Megan N. Hodges. Jaden E. Hoots. Jessica Lynn Howell. Krista Page Kennedy. Logan Marie Klinsky. Nicole M. Livka. Alexandra McCreaney. Nicholas F. McCreaney. Andre Isabel Mailing. Amber D. McDonald. Kirsten A. McLeod. Caitlin Elizabeth Miller. Tia Antoinette Milton. Haley Marie Much. Jessica Ober. Marina Andrea Perez, Megan Platt, Carolyn L. Probozansky, Kira Sherper, Carolyn Grace Shriver, Jana Michelle Smilowitz, Morgan M. Spurzem, Namrata Srikanth, Audrey M. Stali, Riona Sullivan, Elizabeth Ashley Turner, Emily Vogt, Diana Wallens, Sarah Elizabeth Wenk, Hannah Mae White, Scott James White, Tiffany Whitford, Erin V. Williams, Saham Fawaz Hussein Al-Abbasi, Marissa May McCormick, Haley A. Sartor, Lucas Belluri, Sarah Cassius, Andrew J. Copenhaver, Jacob Kenya, Tara A. McAllister, Natalia Monye Reyna, Nicole R. Ovicey, Emily Zhang, Anna Zhu, Matthew Bernard Getz, Tara C. Laxon, Cortland Dillon McKennedy Ingraham, Andreas E. Maris, Jacob R. Ogden, Terrence Evans Rucker, Rohel Salmon, Julia F. Shewall, Kurt N. Seacrest, Kylie M. Bachi, Annalise Marie Beer, Nicholas Burns, Kristen Carline, Wing To Chung, Warenkoven Blake Henderson, Molly Therese Carl, Audrey Chayadi, Zainab Adesola Balagan, Michael Air Chergosky, Xiani Huang, Hera Octavia Costantillo, Iduide Akpaziri Odua, Yi Chen Chang, Trinika Lachey Dickey, Kwang W. Kim, Andre Lackey, Taylor O. Osting, Bryn Jacoby Orban, Shannon Quinn, Hannah Schaefer, Vanessa Spencer, Menjia Wong, Aiden M. Young, Ali Cosmes, Kaldin Abdoruki, Bayan Sardashi, Raphael Tagiev, Chang Shu, Shui Gao, John J. Park, Rue Min Yan, Barbara E. Alberts, Muhammad Ali M. A. Alfarehi, Basil Awartani, Carolyn Baskell, Emma Teresa Benjamin, Clarice Sujan Bhattacharya, Tevon Blair, Sydney E. Booker, Brianna Brown, John Richard Dillon, Marcelo Gonzalez Montoya, Molly Frances Halpern, Deanna Latrice Hayden, Meredith N. Hessel, Victoria Olobasi Makanjola, Alexandra Michaela Louise Mound, Brielle Nicole Powers, Jenna Rose Presta, Roshni Roy, Nikita C. Sibley, Connor Patrick Scahill, Tess L. Strike, Yin Ni Wei, Yu Yang, Dana Youngentop, Carolyn Mallory Zantz, Anna Bowers, Sophia Bess Brosinos, Rebecca L. Brockett, Nicole Kule Nani Kazart, Maria O. Farraguto, Margaret C. Flanders, Melissa M. Garcia, Allison D. Guttrell, Matthew Godek, Kristen Elizabeth Gunnan Wiley, Mackenzie E. Henn, Caitlin Elizabeth Hefner, Yael Horowitz, Megan Elizabeth Kearns, Sarah E. Klein, Harini Ishwarya Kumarswamy Tyagajaran, Madeline Larson, Mary McCullough, Jessica Ann McAvoy, Helen S. Pearson, Samantha M. Philbin, Sarah Potter, Kimberly Brooke Schwartz, Alexis Ann Sims, Stella Smith, Christopher David Stroud, Kimberly Joyce Totten, Kara J. Wheeler, Mackenzie L. White, Emma Matilda Wynn, Megan M. True, Zach J. Brian, Bonnie L. Cash, Cheyenne Lee Coleman, Tierney L. Cross, Jasmine Kenya Flores, Yujing Huang, Olga Lucia Yaramilo Salazar, Anna Rawls, Deja Nicole Ross, Zandria Ashante, Bianca Baldiati Vencato, Naja Banks, Aishwarya Ravindra Belgudri, Robert A. Gonzalez, Archita Casera, Miriam Khan, Wei Yi Liu, Seth Allen Marcus, Alexandra McCready, Peter Nwinho, Christina Pauli, Colby Prevo, Chang Seng, Alex Lang, Yue Liang, Andrew Sargent, Eleanor Morgan Albert, Lida Walker Allen, Leor Judith Benchorin, Michelle Marie Cerna, Caitlin Alexis D'Amato, Tom Garvey, Alexandra D. Kurtz, Kathleen Kittle McAuliffe, Shariar Pasandide Golomali, Benjamin Connor Seltz, Carrie Ann Sinan, Grace Carol Arnold, Katerina Elizabeth Albushan, Mingayan Chow, Brian Clark, Tanaya Jonte Lee Harvey, Rebecca Hoffman, Melissa Julian, Barani Kim, Mary V. Imbaba, Sharanya Rao, Charlotte Wright, Tayo Besta Tesfaya Bebu, Dagoberto D. Acevedo, Nilufar Asgari, Daniel Baldwin, Samuel Bernard, Rebecca Lynn Bizarri, Jeremy Blackman, Matthew Edward Bogdan, Alyssa Kristen Burleson, Danielle Elizabeth Cioro, Kelsey Ann Clark, Mackenzie B. Condon, Daryl Cordova, Anna Camille Coughlin, Teddy Dankwa, Lisa Lorraine DeBone, Blessing Douglas, Peter Eric Dicehart, Shabir Hussein Iman, Timothy Thomas Emart, Aleda Elizabeth Fernandez, Elliot Carl Fleming, Patrick Warner Flynn, Rebecca R. Gailey, David Simon Gelman, Gunnar J. Haberl, Beto Hailu, Monique Simone Harvey, Sarah Henley, Christine Hilbert, Andy Antrong Ho, Nazifa Hussein, Fanya Danielle Jean, Rachel Tucker Jordan, Brooke Laurel Kosala, Catherine Evans Kaufman, Zachary T. Kessinger, Skylar Knight, Aaron Charles Koppel, Karen Maxine Lee, Emily Adams Liddell, Jeremiah Fletcher Lofton, Andrew P. Majeska, Carolyn Nixon, Evita Mayasari Nuro, Portia D. Ofuso-Addo, Lisette Ortiz, Emma Jacqueline O'Shea, Lauren Elise Perlick, Gabriel Deal Pissanini, Kristen Porter, Carolyn S. Rao, Cade Ray Tipton, Savannah Roeder, Naomi L. Rothwell, Andrew John Sanborn, Lauren Nicole Scanelli, Diego Sharifker, Clayton Matthew Schonbin, Daniel Sijultuch, Rachel Claire Silber, Stephanie Doctorow Silver, Aubrey L. Silverman, Zachary Smith, Kyle M. Sweet, Sydney B. Tepper, Brianne N. Thompson Martin, Daniel T. Turk, Caitlin N. Valadez, Kirsten Kathleen Wallace, Romel Bernard Williams, Amberly Taylor Young, Krista Zangle, Diana Aguilera, Daniel J. Albanese, Jared Stephen Annable, Timothy Wolf Barham, Samperna Basu, Kafeya Didem Bayar, Virginia Becerra de Menezes, Preston C. Bruce, Daniel G. Burwell, Dallas Ear Clemashire, Jason Samuel Cohn, Jonah Chess Cunningham, Connor Forrest Delaney, Aaron Elise Diamond, Aditya Dillop, Daryl Edwards, Mazira Farouk, Joshua Isaac Feldman, Gloriana Rochelle Flanagan, Claire Garvin, Lydia Gebrahiwat, Ashley Nicole George, Madison Grady, Sarah M. Hine, Miranda C. Hines, Catherine G. Howell, Ryan D. Levin, Fangshin Lee, Kai K. Martin, Neha Mathur, Shantae Mayers Barbo, Casey Marie Memphis, Edward David Mascara Paris Sr., Rachel B. Ori, Jamie Pascal, Emma Pellerin, Valerie Ann Chestnut, Aileen Rodriguez Ferrari, Juan A. Romero Casillas, Jr., Matthew Rosenberg, Sean Ruddy, Ethan Steakley, Christopher K. Summers, Michelle Victoria Thatcher, Lindsay Thayer, Eleanor Dodge Thompson, Winifred Graham Wilberforce, Kimberly Ellen Wilson, Hyra Youssef, Leslie Rose Zelenko, Abdul Jamil Ziyayi, Nicholas P. Mastron, Lars Patrick Arneson, Taylenbauer, He Chen, Ashley L. Edie, Molly Manolis, Kieran Clee McSwiggan, Yardum Kokadar, Nicole Dracefield Wan, Ertrell J. Harris, Claire Elizabeth McDowell, Gabriel A. Perez, Ryan Michael Ricciardi, Justin Luke Walagora, Hao-Ran Wu, Nora Imad Al-Janadi, Megan Amreen, Carla P. Armendariz, Alexandra L. Arnett, Olivia Boddicker, Juliana C. Brown, Lisa C. Butner, Megan Rose Cicchetti, Claudia Austin Darden, Brittany L. Davis, Jessica Renee Torres de Frio, Ainsley DePeering, Madison Elizabeth Dull, Juliana C. Dunn, Danielle L. Golden, Brian Davis Hatch, Jenna M. Hine, Anna Rose Hogan, Courtney Horn, Danielle L. Huffman, Paige Elizabeth Huffman, Jessica P. Jager, Sanjana Jairam, Rebecca L. Call, Catherine Lorraine Kettler, Eliana Klein, Jixie Lederer, Samantha Ying Liu, Maria Lewis, Samantha P. Ligman, Sandos Mahmood, Caitlin L. Moreau, Petra Mahir Massis, Laura Marie Mastandrea, Abigail Miscu, Allison Maltz, Paige D. Morgan, Robin Morris, Anna R. Pierster, Andrea I. Rancano, Willette Ripperip, Isha Sharma, Monica Anyong Son, Emily C. Squires, Phoebe C. Sullivan, Anahita Terzani, Alexander J. Vogt, Brooke Wall, Stephanie C. Walsh, Zoe Weinstein, Erica Whalen, Lauren E. Williamson, April Yoder, Shradula Banjia, Yu Chao, Hao Chen, Yi Ming Chen, Yuan Chen, Yu Chi Chen, Zhe Yu Kong, Ming Yang Sui, Ying Sui, Xu Wen Ding, Wen Ziding, Baoyahan Du, Siyu Feng, Anyin Feng, Dongqi Fu, Liang Ge, Renping Ge, Meng Fei Gu, Tianxi Han, Ziyu Huang, Yin Ying Ho, Shifan Jia, Jiashi Jiang, Shawang Jiang, Sun Ku, Chao Hui Li, Hao Li, Chi Hang Li, Shibo Li, Xing Li, Yu Ang Li, Anqi Liu, Jia Liu, Liang Jingchen Liu, Meng Fei Liu, Rui Tao Liu, Wen Yuan Liu, Ziming Liu, Robert Long III, An Lun Lu, Ying Lu, Shuang Ma, Xiaoyi Ma, Yi Xuan Ma, Di Mu, Xin Ya Mu, Hong Fai Nui, Yin Ying Pan, Yue Chi Pan, Bei Peng, Jia Xiang Peng, Zi Chun Chi, Dan Chao, Lang Chin, Jia Ning Chu, Ying Shan Chu, Yue Chu, Hong Jin Ren, Shi Yi Sang, Lian Zheshan, Yu Ying Shan, Jin Yi Shang, Tong Shao, Jia Yue Sun, Men Hen Sun, Xin Le Tian, Bikang Wang, Maijia Wang, Ying Wang, Yuxiang Wang, Wu Yi Wang, Zhe Wang, Chen Qiyuhi Xiao, Jia Shang Xiao, Shenru Yi Shu, Jun Yi Yang, Ze Yu Yang, Guao Ran Zhang, Hao Zhang, Yu Zhang, Hao Zheng Zhao, Shu Lan Zhao, Jia Yi Zheng, Jia Ming Zhou, Shui Qi Zhou, Walker West Brewer, Lauren O. Crisp, Olivia Nicole Foragey, Chantrice Karen Barnes, Michaela Ray Bornazian, Adriana G. Pena, Emma Teresa Evangelista, Casey Murray, Michelle Vu Win, Kalia Phillips, Tatiana Leticia Ruiz,
Congratulations to you all. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Your grit, your talent, your resilience. Happy celebrations.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. You have the power to change this.
Congratulations, Columbian College. You made it to the end, and it was weird and fun. And today is Dress Up Day.
乔治华盛顿大学
东亚语文系
中文部全体老师
衷心祝贺
文理学院2021届毕业生
顺利完成学业，
并祝前程似锦。
Sincere congratulations to the class of 2021 biology and neuroscience graduates. You did it!
Congratulations, lovers of wisdom. You did it. I'm very happy and proud to say that I teach at this wonderful university because of you. It is you who make it so worthwhile. All of the curiosity and existential courage you have to dedicate your lives to knowledge and how it ought to direct power in this world. And with any luck, we'll turn things around. And that gives us hope. Certainly it gives me hope. So not only congratulations are in order, but thanks to you for being you.
Congratulations to the Department of Organizational Sciences and Communications graduating class of 2021. We are so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates. Raise high.
Congratulations to the doctoral graduates in the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences. Go out and change the world.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Best of luck to each and every one of you. You should be very proud, and I hope you're proud and that your family are proud of you. Goodbye and raise high.
Hello, I'm Stephen Smith, Chair of the Department of Economics, sending my joyful greetings to all of our graduates, our many majors, our minors, the many more of you who have taken economics courses, and to all of our new GW alums, congratulations.
Congratulations, CCAS graduates. We are so proud of you and all your accomplishments. You have studied hard, you have made good friends, you have enriched our campus community. Congratulations to you, good luck, keep in touch, well done.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We've loved having you engage us every day.
And we're especially proud of all of you who've come through and joined us in the political science department.
Congratulations, raise high.
Woo!
In the words of Maya Angelou, lift up your hearts. Each new hour holds new chances for new beginnings. Congratulations, all you new, bright, shiny art therapists. All the best.
Congratulations to the class of 2021 Art Therapy graduate students.
Congratulations, class of 2021, from everyone at the biology department, especially the biology department staff.
We are proud parents of the class of 2021. Congratulations to all the students, staff, and teachers. This past year, I'm sure, has brought out the best in all of you.
Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Congratulations to all the 2021 graduates of the Corcoran School of the Arts and Design. Good luck in your future endeavors and keep in touch with us. Take care.
Congratulations, and may your life be full of broken legs, our majors and minors in theater and our MFA classical actors.
Congratulations, you made it. Remember, if you love what you do, you'll never work a single day in your life. And remember also to never stop learning.
Congratulations, Forensic Psychology class of 2021.
I hope you'll remember the resilience and strength you have within you to graduate in 2021. Congratulations.
Congratulations, CCAS graduate students. You did it. Good luck and raise high.
Congratulations, CCAS class of 2021. You're amazing. Raise high.
A face-to-face celebration this year as we usually do, so I could give you a hug and shake your hands, but this is the best we can do. Hope to see you on campus.
Congratulations, class of 2021, from Professor Schreiber of the English department. Take care and enjoy your future endeavors. Best of luck always.
SMPA class of 2021, it's your world. Blaze a trail of compassion, of mercy, and of professional excellence. Congratulations and well done.
Raise high, Trachtenberg class of 2021. We can't wait to see what you do out there as public servants. Raise bye.